What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Brian with Country Boy Archaeology. And got into campsite this weekend and found some things, and I'm just going to show a couple of things while I talk about something that kind of elaborate on something. Sling Blade 2022 Paleo American Man. I think that's his name, Rock Hunter. Said, and probably one of the smartest things I've heard in a while is we truly only know what we experience. Everything else has been told to us by someone else, and we've just taken their word on it. And some of us believe the narrative and just go along with it. We call them sheeple. And then some people kind of seek knowledge themselves. And it's kind of people I like to hang around. They can look at this right here and can tell this is an artifact and has been made by man. That's why I started this channel. I ran across a campsite where I found this beauty and that beauty, along with a bunch more. And I was told there were rocks. Here's another one, same shape as the one I showed you before, just about. And I knew they wasn't rocks, so I said, you know what, I have to teach someone. And that's why I'm here. And that's why everybody who does effigies and tools has a YouTube channel, because they knew they were not rocks. You know, anybody that's got sense enough to take two of them and rub them together knows it's not a rock if you want to take the time to look at it for what it is. An education is given to you and knowledge is sought. There will be some people that sit here and watch us with these rocks and will learn, and there will some people that will just disregard us from the get-go as crazy and seeing images in rocks. But when I have one or two or 50 that's got the same thing in it, then it's not by coincidence at all. It's by design. And they say you're just seeing animals in rocks. That's not the case. The case is when you find the animal, all you have to do is flip it the other way to find the same ones. You're looking now at eagle, crow, parrot. Right? There's the beak. Eyes in the beak. If you set it next to the other piece, you can see clearly. Parrot. But angles are everything on these stones. Everything. Because this stone can be read this way. It can be read this way. It can be read this way, which is the baboons, by the way. If you look on the right hand side, you turn them this way. That's where all the baboons come into play, and the monkeys. There's the eye socket, which is on the teaching stone as well as on all the rest of them. You just got to know how to turn the stone. Here comes monkey and baboon around. Right there. Right? It's the head part. Cover up the beak. Well, that's baboon. One thing I know for sure is effigies do exist. Not a doubt. Not only do they exist, when you turn the stone the same way, all the stones, they're going to give you all the same pictures. And there's only so many. Some of them are cute, like the little bird, you know, or the elephant, you know, or the eagle. Or thunderbird. Or duck. However you turn the stone, I've learned, it can be read at every angle. It's amazing what they did with these stones. This, if anybody is familiar with this, is the moon-eyed people of Tennessee. Here's their eye socket, and they had this real small nose, they said, a flat face with big skulls. They lived underground, come out at night. This is the first time I've showed this piece. This is one of my beauties. But the faces in stone are seeing, I have some here. The guy has a big eye. You can see his nose and his mouth is open most of the time. And he says he has a chin guard, and I kind of see a chin guard, or it's just a big chin one. And then he's either got a headdress on, a mohawk, or this one here kind of looks like them hats like the Tartarians used to wear, the Russians. Kind of a square hat. You see his ear, his eye, his nose. He's got a mustache, and there's his mouth. Another little face here. But the one I really wanted to talk about today is the one that kind of, now that I know how to read the stones, I said, okay. Cut the flash off. I said, okay. Now, what I want to know is, look at this one. I have to get the light just right. But I know it sounds crazy, but it looks like an Anunnaki, here's the mouth, with the big elongated skull head, right? And if you look, I don't have just that one, I have this one. Here's the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, with the big head, right? There's the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, with the big head. And if you flip, I think this is close up, a picture of him on his face, and you flip it off, the other side, looks like the screen mask, don't it? So that's the one that bothers me. I can see, all the rest of them are pretty images. I have my thoughts on who it is, but I'm gonna save that for another video. But just know that Faces Ain't Stone is not crazy when he's saying to look at these things, and to look at the little mouth down here and the lips, the nose, and they have this eye. And they're wearing some type of either big headdress, so it looks like something's going over his nose, or a big hat. I'm not sure. But the only thing we do know is what we experience. And what I do know is effigies do exist. And for all the guys that like the rock comments, well, stay ignorant. Kick rocks. The ones that's learning, ain't it fabulous being able to know something that someone else doesn't know, but at the same time kind of frustrating because no one will listen to you. But really, to me, I don't need nobody to validate what I'm seeing. I'm just sticking it out there because it's fact, you know. And sooner or later, everybody else will see it. And for those that you do, kudos, props. We're one of few, and I'm proud to be one. Till next time, got your boy Arcos. Peace out.